a woman who tells me, ideally my husband would be an attorney. Okay, well, do you go to any networking mixers for attorneys? No. Why not? Well, do you know where the networking mixers are? Do you hang out in the bar where the conferences are? No. Do you hang out anywhere where attorneys are? No. So how the hell you gonna meet an attorney, sis? Tell me, how does this happen? Like, he's just gonna mental telepathy, he just gonna show up?
My guest today, I am so excited about. She has the whole alphabet of letters behind her name, but amongst them, she is a national certified counselor and licensed professional counselor with her own private practice in Atlanta. Now, you've heard her on nationally syndicated radio shows and seen her everywhere, from the Tyra Banks Show to Dr. Drew and all the doctors. And now you can catch her as the host of Love Goals on OWN Keep It Real. Spirit, welcome to Come Back with Erica Cobb.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Hey, girl.
Well, Spirit, oh my goodness. I mean, of course, I had like a million questions, so I really had to whittle it down because I'm like, well, let me give the audience a chance to ask some questions. But I'm like, okay, but what about this?
Yeah, I guess so.
What about this? So I appreciate you. And of course, we have to go back because you are the host of Love Goals. And when I said, ask Spirit anything, of course, they're all relationship questions. So
that's good. That's good.
A lot of people want to know, especially because now using the dating apps or dating online really is a lifeline for people because we aren't socializing the way that we used to. So are there key words or structure that needs to be applied to your profile that will help find you someone who's really compatible with you?
The hard part is it's not about buzzwords, which is what people think it's about. It's really about transparency. We're so busy trying to be our representatives online that the people then that we attract, we're not really compatible with, right? We're just trying to get hits. We're trying to get the most people to look at us and then look at them and go, oh, no, too tall. Oh, no, to this, to that, not enough of this. And we want to weed them out, as opposed to it really has to be about quality, not quantity. You have to really be intentional about why you are on there. And one of the things that I would say is make sure that once you recognize what that is, lead with that in your profile. So for example, if you're just somebody who's doing what I call recreational dating, right? Where you go, listen, I do not want to get married. I am not looking to be all loved up and booed up. I just want somebody that when I have free time, it works for me and it works for them. Lead with that. Looking for a great companion to go out with, to travel with, et cetera, et cetera. Looking for a travel buddy. Right? But if you know for sure that you are looking for your life mate and that you want to be married in the next 2 or 3 years, then you need to lead with not, I have the wedding dress in the closet, even if you do. Okay? Let's not tell them all of that. But looking seriously for my life mate. Right? Because that is going to send out a beacon for the person that you're supposed to be with. If I'm just looking to smash for the night, I'm not going to want to get hung up with the woman who's trying to see if I'm marriage material. Right. I'm going to be like, oh, plague, stay away, because she's not going to be giving me none tonight. She's going to be wanting to get to know me and talk to me. That's not where I'm at, right? And vice versa. If you're a world traveler and you're looking for somebody who's well cultured, or you want to talk about politics and debates and all of these other things, somebody who's not cerebral and interested in that is going to go, that's not my thing. But if you're like, listen, I'm looking to skydive, I'm looking to do some dirt bike riding, I'm looking to do some of this, somebody who's into those things will go, oh, wow, that's my kind of girl. Yeah. So it's really about being transparent, but you cannot be transparent with the people out there. One, if you're not in tune with yourself, first and foremost, to even know what you want. And then two, if you're not confident enough, if you haven't done your work in order to show up and be vulnerable. Because most of us are dating behind a wall of armor. Wow. But you got to be willing to be vulnerable. You got to be clear. You got to show up.
It's that vulnerability. We hate it, but we got to do it.
It's the vulnerability for me.
Yes. Oh, Spirit, tell us where we can find you, what you have going on. This has been like, oh my God, my year is made. But let us know where we can find you.
Yes. Well, of course, you can find me on all of my social media at Talk to Spirit, just like you see in the bottom, lower, wherever it is. I'm Talk 2 Spirit everywhere.
Spirit, I am so grateful for you. I know my comeback community is so grateful for you. And I mean, I'm just following you, Queen, because you are everything. Absolutely everything.
I love you. I love you. And I love you for doing this, for having this platform for folks. And listen, in all seriousness, the message that you give that lets people know no matter where they are, no matter what they've been through, they can always come back. They can always bounce back. Look, I'm going to be a comeback kid forever. I'm going to be always here with you, sis. Always.
Well, I don't know how to do better than wrapping it that way. So thank you, Spirit. I appreciate your time and your expertise. And for my comeback community, you can check out the full podcast on all podcast platforms or always on my online home, comeback.tv. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.